Right now, a diver from the Benton County dive team tells me crews are heading to the other side of this bridge. They tell me they're looking downstream.
This is where 16-year-old Evan Thomas drowned last night.
He loved music, he loved sports, he loved the arts, he just loved living. He loved to just have fun, and he loved people. He loved to laugh, and he just wanted to be with people all the time. He just was definitely a people person. Evan always loved the water, and he loved to swim, and we spent a lot of time at the pool during the summer. I think he started swimming competitively with the summer swim team when he was 12 or 13, and just had a natural ability, a gift in the water. So the Tuesday that Evan passed away, he had gone to swim practice that morning, came home for lunch, and wanted to head out to the river to a new water park that had just opened, and a couple of his friends and him were going to head on down, and I decided that I would meet him down there with Owen, his younger brother, a little later. So we did that, and it was beautiful, a beautiful day. The park there at the river was just a beautiful place, and the boys were having a great time, and we just were hanging out. There were several friends that we saw there at the river that afternoon, and the older guys, Evan and Jordan and Parker and Jordan's brother Peyton, went down the river a ways, and the water was calm, and they were just floating and swimming and just being boys and having fun. And we had been there a couple hours, maybe a few hours by then, and we're ready to head back. And Parker and Jordan and Peyton came back up the river and said they couldn't find Evan, and they said the last they knew is that Evan said, "Oh, I've got a cramp," and just kind of giggled about it, which was very typical Evan, just to kind of laugh about something that most people wouldn't really laugh about. But and then they turned around again, and he was gone. They never saw him again. So of course I said, well, let's go look for him. We just didn't think he would have drowned or anything like that. And so the boys went back up the river and looked for about 45 minutes, couldn't find him, and I called my husband and told him, and then we called 911, and the search started. And I just couldn't believe that he would have drowned, but I didn't want to give up hope, but it was just this, I didn't know what to think. I mean, where could he be, and are they going to find him in the woods on the side of the river, and he's just exhausted, and he couldn't walk back up. I mean, the woods is so thick, and it was middle of the summer, and that's what my hope was, of course, that they would find him just sitting somewhere. And but they didn't. On June 17th, 2015, a year after Evan's death, the Evan Thomas Foundation began. Evan's favorite verse is Romans 8:28, and we know that God works all things for good for those that love him. And I truly believe that, and I know that Evan did too. He would write R828 on so many of his binders. He wrote it numerous times on his skin. And the foundation was created to keep Evan's dreams and passions alive, and so much of that involves swimming. And so the foundation's initial goals are fostering the love of swimming and helping young adults and adults get certified in water safety, lifeguard certification, promoting the sport of swimming, and helping families that have lost loved ones to drowning. My hope is that the foundation can provide opportunities and help people live out their dreams and their passions, and offer hope and comfort to not just people here in Northwest Arkansas, but to grow and to be able to make an impact on the swim community, but so much more than that too, just on lives of numerous people, and that God can take something that felt, and that was a tragedy on June 17th, 2014, and make a whole lot of good come from it.